embarrassing yourself. I'm closing the door.
Hi guys, so good evening. Welcome back to my magical world. It's me, Frostbite, your favorite celebrity here in the Philippines. It's 12:23 a.m. Yan. So, umaga na and my body clock is clocking. Nakahiga na ako guys kanina but I don't know. I'm still up by now. So, let's check. The date is February 11, 2026 and it's Wednesday. I have to say the time kasi I'm tracking everything and although naman kasi may date naman posted, timeline shift. So I went there like last year and I think couple of days in first week of 2026. So I was not here and I went there I think twice. It's a little bit far place. Parang vacation type. Ganun. And then, pag uwi ko dito, parang it's different. Yung first, it's like it shifted a little bit, but yung second na pagbalik ko dito, it's almost a brand new thing. I mean, brand new moment. And the feeling is chaotic. The transition phase from that and the changes that comes with it. So, let's, na guys, I'm filming kasi, diba, I told you we have a missing page and I'm just going to continue to read it entirely for you. Yung page na miss out natin is page 15 and 16. And I'm gonna go to the last page. Basta guys, sumunod na lang kayo. Okay, ayoko na more, let's read. These are examples of manipulation. With the definition established, it is now of use to recognize some examples of manipulation. Some of these are common in everyday life, while others relate to unique or spectacular events. While this book relates primarily to personal manipulation, there is a little theoretical difference between manipulation on an individual level and on a grand scale. So, the same principles almost always apply, but the practicalities of manipulation methods, such as deception, can be more complex between, say, warring nations. We have here another page, advertising. Parang nako-confuse na din ako kasi I'm not really sure if ito ba talaga yung page, but I don't wanna double check it kasi I wrote it naman. So, just follow na lang guys, ha? So, advertising. Ayan, continue. Advertising, even the most innocuous advertising is trying to inform you with a view to changing behavior or perception. It is by this definition. Pag nagsastutter ako ngayon, guys, there's a lot of thoughts in my head that I'm processing also. So, sumasabay siya sa ating pagbabasa. Crazy. It is by this book definition, manipulation. Some other advertising may have positive intentions, such as adverts to raise money for charities, although the ethical practices of charities can have also been drawn into question on many occasions. So, yung mga charity guys, I used to send money back then sa mga charities. Tapos, na-realize ko that I'm not supposed to be sending it directly to them kasi you don't really know where your money is going. Diba? So, what I'm doing, yung mga later on na aking pagde-deposit, I'm not doing deposits na directly to their accounts. It's just, parang, the kind of help that I'm doing is like physical, like, I'm gonna buy food, ganun. Something ganun na lang. Kasi, diba, a lot of scams, even the organizations nowadays, you can't really trust no one, guys. Trust no one and trust no man. So, yun na lang ang ma-advise ko sa inyo. So, ang hirap kasi you don't really know where your help is going. So might as well help directly. Okay, continue. So, or a positive impact, such as an advert that informs you of genuine savings or advantages offered by a product or supplier. On the more insidious end of the scale, you have advertising methods such as influencers who attempt to affect your purchasing decisions by encouraging emulation of their lifestyle. There are also online adverts which are often indistinguishable from other content. Even the most ethical websites normally only flag up paid sales with a small sponsored tag. Other times, adverts may be completely undisclosed. So, advertising can manipulate by highlighting the positive features of a product or service. It is difficult to trust adverts as an accurate source of information because they are inherently biased. Techniques such as subliminal advertising sometimes go to extremes to drive messages about a product into your subconscious. You may have seen famous examples of sexual figures or messages woven in cocktail glasses to advertise alcohol, but that's just the tip of the ice cube. Yun, nilagay nilang cute eh. So, yeah, that's why it's like more of like the hidden symbols that you don't notice when they're advertising shit for sales, for it's business. So you actually don't notice is that they're kind of like embedding it into your subconscious so that you will never forget. For example, like on a daily basis, diba, we're using our phone and we're being advertised by a lot of things, and then eventually later on you will think that you're gonna buy it, and eventually you will buy it because you don't have self-control. Ganon guys. So, basta guys, yung importante lang. Ang haba pala nitong page 34. Yun na yung next topic natin. Wait lang ah. Sige, yung kakayanin ko. And then in the next page ko na lang sa susunod. Irrational behavior. Okay, so far in the fundamentals of manipulation, there has been an assumption based on the idea that parties act rationally. This is a good assumption. What may seem like irrational behavior to some people is often a case of someone having unexpected goals. It is of little interest to your manipulation efforts to assess the rationality of anyone, while the volatility, guys, is the liability to change. Those goals is of interest. The rationality of them is not. The important thing is to determine a person's goal via their actions and use the goals to predict and manipulate their future actions. For example, a coworker may seemingly be slacking off at work. They might not be doing any of the things required to achieve a promotion to make a good impression on your boss. Is their behavior irrational? It may seem so, but only if you assume their main goal is to advance their career. In actual fact, they may have been looking for an easy ride or focus on pursuing a love interest in the office. They might be more interested in their life outside of work and simply choose to earn some respite despite bakit respite during work hours so they can party it up all night again. So in that sense, their actions are not irrational. They are simply geared towards achieving another goal. Is that goal rational? It hardly matters. So depende guys kasi sa goals, 'di ba? Other loves to impress, 'di ba? And the other, for example, coworker, just to get by on a daily basis. Hindi naman sila nag-aspire ng too much or like the next step. They are happy or they're somewhat, contented. Ganun. Or happy lang talaga sila. Basta may ano ba yun? Similarity. So, thank you guys for listening. Thank you for helping me make this world a better place for all of us and for the future. Continue natin bukas kasi ayusin pa ako eh. Okay, so I hope you are all doing well. Try ko mag-film sa TikTok. Try lang natin. So, so far, so good.